The goal here today is to talk about mental health and how it is running rampant in our community, um, particularly for black men, but not limited to. We have Representative Hawkins here today, and before he has to leave a little early, but I'd like for him to say a few words, and appreciate him for coming through today.
Good. Thank y'all for being here today. When Jimmy laid out his vision, it's probably been almost a year ago now. I was hooked from day one, because one of the things that we hear a lot is that, and I work on in Raleigh, is we have a youth mentoring day, because we're bringing together young people and their mentors to try and create structures across North Carolina so that we can build confidence, build the opportunity for them to feel like they can achieve, but most importantly for them to feel like they have an outlet. There's someone that they can trust and they can talk to, because young men and all men are struggling in ways that they have never before. Most young men have never asked a young woman out for a date. They are consistently isolated because of social media and games. They are not participating in our economy and in life in the way that we probably grew up. Most of y'all are probably in my age range where I got stuck outside and told, do not come back in the house until what? The street lights came on. I had no idea. Figure it out. I don't care what you do, as long as you are not hurt, harm, or in danger, right? And all those things happen, but she just didn't know about it. And so it is very, very important to me that we do this, because I talk about it a lot there. And as Jimmy will say, it's not just young men, it's not just black men, it is all men. And so I'm just grateful for someone that sees and understands the vision of one of the most important times of a man's life is when he's in the barbershop, right? That's his country club. That's the place where he gets a chance to get, the haircut that will change his life and feel like he's $1 million all over again. I tell my wife, I say, you better watch out once I shave. They're going to be on me, right? And so to equate that to the intimate barbershop relationship so that barbers can have that conversation and then pass them off is just genius. So please give it up for Jimmy for this vision. And so I also want to thank Alliance, and the guys from Alliance, if you could raise your hand, Alliance Health, for the participation and the partnership. They do a lot of good work in the community and statewide in our region. And so I want to thank them for being here. I just had a chance to take the simulation of understanding what somebody's going through when they're in a mental health crisis. And we have to be able to see those signs, because our babies are crying. We see it happen on the news. We see the gunshots, especially if you live in Durham and in Raleigh. We see the crime that's happening, and that's because they don't have someone to turn to. And so, again, I'm grateful. This is personal to me. My oldest son, of course, we know that 2020 and the pandemic created a sense of isolation like none of us knew what was coming. And it created a lot of isolation for young men in high school. And so he fell victim to issues with mental health. And so he is no longer with us, unfortunately. And so it has taken me a while, and God puts people in your life for so many reasons. And so Jimmy probably didn't even know that when he was telling me about his vision for what this meant. And so that's one of the reasons that I am 1,000% behind what he's doing, and behind making sure that every man has an opportunity to have a mentor and have someone that he can talk to, and that he gets his mental health checked, because the world doesn't operate well without men achieving. And so we can't overlook what this means to our society, what it means to our families, and what it means to future generations. We would give anything to have him back. But we can't. But what we can do is make sure that we are looking out for a whole lot of other people, and that we're bringing our voices to the table. And I wish, that things like this were around, right? But we just want to make sure that we are empowering so many people to do this work alongside him. And so I know the next time people come back, they're supposed to bring one person with them, right? Yep. And so I want to encourage y'all to do that, But the first step in any journey is showing up. And so you all have done that today because you all have seen it, you see the impacts, and you want to make a change. And so thank y'all for allowing me to say a few words. Thank you so much, Jimmy, for your leadership and making sure that you step out here, and hopefully others will follow you, brother. But I really appreciate it. Y'all have a great day, and thank you for the work you're about to do.